Located at Fairleigh Dickinson University's beautiful Florham campus, the Family Business Forum is New Jersey's longest-running program to provide support to family businesses. Founded in 1992, the Family Business Forum offers company founders and their employees a unique opportunity to learn from leading experts about proven strategies for successfully owning and operating a family business. Members-only educational programs and seminars foster long-term relationships based on trust and understanding, and an ongoing dialogue about family and business issues. Members are also eligible to attend peer group mentoring sessions where they explore issues important to them in a confidential and intimate setting.
New Jersey has a number of incubators, of entrepreneurial institutes, but there are few, if any, other organizations that focus on family businesses. That is a particularly important segment of the New Jersey and the national economy, representing about 80 to 90% of overall American businesses. Our firm has enjoyed its partnership with the Family Business Forum at FDU since 2005, and I have represented the firm for that time. Family relationships, along with the need to grow the business, is a mix that is difficult to navigate because of the issues that are unique to family businesses, particularly as families transition from generation to generation. It is very important that we help those businesses to grow and to succeed over time. And this asset of Fairleigh Dickinson and of the state is really important to do that.
The Family Business Forum has been a really important step for us as a business because we need resources. There's no roadmap for small family businesses and how to do things or how to plan things. So coming together with your peers, having open discussions, learning from their mistakes or from their trials and tribulations will continue to be beneficial for us as we plan for the future.
The challenge is always the passing on of the torch, the succession or the exit strategy, and are you going to, offend certain siblings, children? It's never easy to, you try your best to be fair.
They often say that it goes to the next generation, but it's very difficult to take it to a third generation, a fourth generation. I am the one sole decision maker. It's very difficult to give that up, and I have to learn how to do that and how to do it correctly. And going through the Fairleigh Dickinson program, you see businesses that have done it well and those that haven't.
In the Great Recession, the percentage of layoffs by small businesses, privately held businesses, and family businesses was greatly smaller than the percentage of layoffs in the publicly traded sector. Family businesses contribute to the culture and the welfare of the community because they are a deep part of the community. They live in it. Because of the impact that these organizations have on the economy and the community as a whole, not just from an economic standpoint, but in terms of contributing to the good of the community, it is important that we find ways to help them thrive. And the FDU Family Business Forum is a unique resource in that way.
I think the seminars are wonderful because I can bring my children to them and they can hear, and to hear some of these professionals that come are amazing. The best is when you hear someone say, this is where it failed and this is what I did to fix it. I also think for me personally, it's my peer group. When I joined them, I was a little hesitant because they had been together for a while, but they were so open and they're also so honest about their journey. And it's a wonderful thing when you're a CEO of a firm, you have to be the cheerleader. You have to be the one that your employees come to, and you often don't have someone or some place to go where you can say, I just don't feel good about this, or I'm not sure how to handle this. And I would say there has never been a meeting when I would bring up something that I'm dealing with within my firm that someone around that table hasn't dealt with or can't share maybe solutions or help that I can seek. So for me, that has been wonderful.
Our mentor that we've had is Leo Rogers, and he brings a tremendous amount of experience to the forum. He just has a very professional way about him in facilitating, sometimes conversations get pretty intense when you're talking about family businesses and their structures and their relationships, and he has a good way of calming everything.
The Family Business Forum was a great experience, and it definitely was a good way to bring up topics that I never would have thought of. So the specific one that I remember attending that had the most value, I thought, was we actually did a case study, and they talked about a son joining a family business and being kind of forced to join it, and how that ended up ruining the family business in the long run and just caused a lot of issues between the parents and the family. I think it was a good way to bring up the topic of how would we transition eventually. And so how would that look? You know, my mom's the only CEO right now. We can't have 4 CEOs if we all decide to join. And I think as millennials, we tend to think everything's going to be great in the long run. If we don't talk about these issues, it's fine. But it was a good way to talk with people my own age about these issues, and then come back to my brothers and my parents and say, hey, what are we thinking? What is our succession plan?
If you don't grow up in a small family company, you don't appreciate the fact that, you know, yes, you have to do everything on your own, and you have to, you know, do it from sort of, you know, birth to grave, but also knowing the sense of accomplishment when you really do build something. You look back and you say, wow, this is something we did, and this is how, you know, we're giving back to the society and to the community.
You know, I've found that to build your own business and build a corporation, it takes a lot of hard work. A lot of people say that's not fun. But, you know, it was kind of a passion with me, and to see the fruits of the labor really was what was fun and enjoyable.
In my time with the Family Business Forum, I've seen some significant change. When I first started, the members were mostly first-generation owners. And now there is a significant population of second and third-generation owners. I think as greater critical mass of those generations comes together as a sense of community in thinking about how to learn and develop their family businesses, they will enrich the Family Business Forum, and they will encourage others to become members who will then benefit from the greater community.